how to truly respect yourself for real this time. Listen, we need to talk because a lot of people think they respect themselves, but if we are being honest, they don't. You say you respect yourself, but you allow people to walk all over you. You say you respect yourself, but you don't keep the promises that you have made to yourself. You say you respect yourself, but you allow people to break your boundaries over and over and over again. Today, I want to share 4 tips that you can start doing to improve your self-respect for yourself. Because let's face it, the way we treat ourselves is the way other people will treat us. Have you ever noticed how difficult it is for you to eat a pie in someone's car when you have found the car really beautiful and clean? Before you eat anything in that car, you ask the owner if they are okay with you eating there, and you convince them that you are really hungry and you can't wait until your destination. But if that owner's car is really dirty, there are papers all over the place, you just eat and you also leave your papers lying around there because you feel like the person does not respect their car. Same applies to our lives. If you don't respect yourself, people around you will also not show you respect, because why should they respect you if you don't respect yourself? If you wouldn't love it when your loved ones are disrespected, why are you allowing it in your life? Okay, so let's not waste any time and dive right in. But before we do that, please like and subscribe now that you are here. Okay, so number 1 is you need to keep the promises that you have made to yourself. This will not only increase your self-respect, but also it will tell you that you value your word. So if you tell yourself that you're going to do something, you need to do it. If you told yourself that you're going to go to gym, go there, unless you have a valid reason as to why you couldn't go there. If you told yourself that you're going to drink water, you need to stick to your promises. If you've told yourself that you are going to read a book, that you are going to maybe only spend 2 hours a day on social media, you need to do that. And you need to understand that no one is coming to save you. No one is going to come and say you need to log out from social media. You need to do that for yourself. You need to be responsible for yourself. You need to remind yourself that you are important and you are valuable and you are worthy of self-respect. It starts with you. Okay, number 2 is you need to stop entertaining things that drain your energy, whether it is social media, or it is that toxic friendship that you have, or it is that toxic situationship, or that toxic relationship that you are in. You need to really value your life and not entertain things that make you feel scared, anxious, and less valuable or less important than you actually are. There's something that I did last week that really shook me to my core. It was a death simulation meditation. It was really scary. So if you're not ready to change your life, I would say that don't do it. But if you're ready, then you can go ahead, but be ready to cry after that meditation. And during that meditation, I cried for like 30 minutes because you imagine yourself dead, and then you imagine your loved ones crying for you. You imagine yourself wanting to save them, but you can't. You imagine the arguments that you've had with the people that you love, and you start to realize that those arguments were really insignificant. They're not as important as I made them to be. After that meditation, you start to really value life. You understand that life is really precious, and you need to love those around you, and you need to love yourself, because you never know when will God come and take you. Okay, so number 3 is you need to learn to protect your peace. So your peace is not just a luxury, it is a necessity. You need to make sure that you protect it by all means. For me, what I do is I do meditation. I love meditation, and every time I meditate in the morning, I always feel like my day goes really well. Even if I have challenges throughout the day, I'm able to handle them with such zen, such peace, and knowing that everything is going to be okay and that everything happens the way it is meant to happen. And also for me, meditation grounds me. It makes me feel safe, secured, and connected to my God. So you can add meditation into your life. Maybe do yoga, or maybe do breath work. Just do something that you know that is going to bring peace into your life, because your mental health and your emotional well-being is really important. And stay away from people who trigger you. Stay away from people who put you down. Stay away from people that make you feel like you are not worthy and you are not important. Because honestly, peace is really important and should be up there in your priority list. Okay. Okay, the last point that I want to talk about is you need to learn to speak to yourself lovingly and with compassion, and also take accountability for your actions. So if you told yourself that you're going to do this, you need to be accountable for yourself. There needs to be consequences for your actions. Don't be just too, what is the word? You need to be kind to yourself and loving to yourself, but at the same time taking accountability. If you promise that you're going to do something, you need to follow through with that, because if you don't do that, no one will be able to do it for yourself. And I think my closing sentiments is that self-respect is not just saying that I deserve this. It is about backing it up with actions. It is about loving yourself so much that you don't settle for less than you deserve. It is about loving your company so much that you don't feel lonely when you are alone. You need to cultivate that. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to keep the promises that you make to yourself, and that will not only build yourself respect for yourself, but it will also build your confidence. Every time I promise myself that I'm going to do something and I actually follow up and do it, I feel amazing. I feel like I can make more promises to myself. So that really helps, and I hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, and what would you like to add to this list. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, okay? Goodbye.